Greetings, brothers and sisters in Christ. Christ is risen from the dead. We celebrate this Sunday the great feast of our church year, the feast of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. I'd like to look a little bit at the whole Triduum, the 3 holy days that we celebrate that start on the evening of Holy Thursday and go to the evening of Easter Sunday. And a background for us to understand is how our Jewish ancestors understood liturgy and worship. Maybe especially the greatest feast for the Jewish people is the Feast of Passover. When they celebrate the Feast of Passover, they read the scriptures, and then they share the meal of Passover. And in doing so, they do not believe that they are play acting, nor are they reenacting a historical event. They believe that the power of God's saving them, leading them out of slavery into freedom, the power of that event is so great that it exists today in you and me. And when we retell the story and reenact the meal, we participate in it now, and it participates in us. This allows God to come into us right now today and do what God did all those years ago. That's how we Catholics understand the liturgy, and especially the Mass. So Holy Thursday night, we gather, we celebrate the washing of the disciples' feet, we celebrate the institution of the Eucharist. We are not play acting. The priest is not pretending to be Jesus. We believe it is Jesus himself who ministers through the bishop, through the priest, to be able to wash the feet, so Jesus continues to wash us. It is Jesus who speaks through the minister to inaugurate the Eucharist. This is my body and this is my blood. So when you come to Holy Thursday, if you've been there, you are at the Last Supper. Participate in it and let it participate in you. On Good Friday, we recount the Passion of our Lord and we venerate his cross. In a sense, we let the cross be in us. Good Friday is the one day of the year that we cannot celebrate sacraments unless there's an emergency. We do not celebrate Mass on Good Friday. We do not consecrate a host, if you will. The solemnity of our Lord's great sacrifice and his death, we don't sacrifice him again. The power of that sacrifice is so great that it's in you and me today. And if you and I offer our sufferings up to the Lord, especially on Good Friday, he can redeem it and he can transform it and give meaning to your suffering and your life. Easter Saturday night, we gather with the great vigil. We begin by lighting a fire, and then let candles bring light into the church, and we proclaim Jesus Christ risen from the dead. On Easter Sunday, let Christ Easter in you. A great poet said that. Let Christ Easter in you. He wants to do in you what the Father did in him. So our faith is about Jesus who is alive. He's risen from the dead. He interacts with us. So allow him to do so. Come to Mass this weekend, expectant, preparing for the risen Lord to meet you, to touch something in you that maybe has been dead, and allow him to bring it back to life. Alleluia, alleluia.